Well, we got a little bit of time here as captains are heading to midfield to meet for the coin toss. One of the captains is going to be our isolated player of the game, a guy that plays all phases of the game. Best receiver probably on the team, leading I believe the state, or at least 4A in receiving yards. D-back, lockdown D-back, punt returner. I mean, he does it in all phases of the game, as well as picking up soccer last year and becoming an all-state goalie in his first year to ever play the sport. Really talented kid, also plays basketball for the Leopards. Nobody wants to beat the Badgers more than him, number 24, Dyelon Caradine.
Well, Dyelon is the closest thing that we've had to a Deion Sanders probably maybe in the history of this program, a guy that you mentioned all those things that he can do. Wide receiver, he's maybe the best wide receiver in the conference. Whether he plays safety or corner, he may be the best secondary player in the conference. Punt return, kick return, he's at the top of the list. So he can do absolutely everything a skilled player needs to do. And as we get ready for Arkadelphia, the one thing that I think they're really going to try to do is they're going to try to get the ball to the players in space. It's going to be very important that our corners and safeties tackle at the point of contact, because if you miss a tackle on the edge, it can go a long way. So we really, really need to tackle well. Very important to have Dyelon out there, and we know what he's been doing offensively for us this year.
We're joined by the belt right now, Ron.
Yeah.
The best trophy in Arkansas high school football.
Bar none.
Or bar none. Follow up on
All right. Thank you.
Swag coming.
On Caradine. Anytime the Leopards have needed something, anytime they've needed a lift, anytime they've needed something to happen, how many times, Ben, on fourth down, fourth and in trouble, we have gone to Dyelon, and he has come through. I mean, it's amazing.
Think about just last week against Nashville. I mean, we're kind of struggling, plugging along. We need a big play. Dyelon had a very quiet night, especially by his standards.
Yeah.
And doesn't get his head down, stays in the game, gets that opportunity, makes a huge touchdown catch where he shields the defender away from the ball, is able to make a big-time catch with a really, really nice throw from Bishop. And, I mean, that's what you need out of your playmakers. In clutch situations, do they make plays? And Dyelon's been clutch for us all year long. Whether it's at the end of a half or it's a big third down or fourth down conversion, Dyelon is the go-to guy.
While we got a second, guys, we do want to say a special thank you to ASU Three Rivers. Chancellor Steve Rook is in the booth with us as we currently speak, not only providing us with swag, but also just all they do for not only the Malvern community, but the Arkadelphia, the Saline County communities. ASU Three Rivers has moved beyond the days of just being a little community college in Malvern to now we're playing athletics. We're hosting games with the most awesome trophy that you could possibly do with the championship belt. We're handing out scholarships to players of both of these programs. Just a tremendous environment, and it's all brought to you by ASU Three Rivers and the Ouachita River Rumble that they sponsor for us every year. So could not thank them enough, and thank you so much, Dr. Rook, for all the hard work you make to make this environment in this game such a big deal.
My pleasure.
We'll get to spend a little time with Dr. Rook at halftime and catch up. There's a lot. Listen, ASU Three Rivers guys, there's a lot going on out there, and it's going to the point that the good doctors actually become a chauffeur, a bus driver. But we'll go into that. We're about to kick off time.
A jack of all trades. Here we go. Conference championship on the line. We are underway. Kick going to be fielded at the 20-yard line, up over the 25. Not going to be a lot from there. Trying to see who it was on the return. Looks like it was Tavian Clegg on the return there for the Leopards.
Yeah, it'll be interesting and to see what defensive front they're going to try to use or will use against the Leopards, either to stop Super Deuce or to try to contain 24.
Well, just looking at some of what Arkadelphia's done before, they are really, really strong at defensive end, safety, and corner. They tackle on the edge about as well as any team that we've played. You wonder if Malvern's going to try to make some hay in the middle, but this is a new front. They got like 900 people lined up on the line of scrimmage.
Give is to Dupree on first down. Finds a hole, able to get to the outside, up over 35, 40, 45, 50. 45, Jalen Dupree might have reservations for 6. We'll see if he's caught. Ooh, shoestring tackle right there on the 1-yard line. Can't start it much better than that, Ben.
About one more yard is the only way you can do any better. But when you put that many guys on the line of scrimmage, if you are able to get past a 5-yard mark, there's nobody left, and then it's a foot race. And so the only thing that allowed them to catch Jalen is Jalen had to angle towards the sideline and make his run a little longer. That's a really, really good start, and it makes you feel good. We struggled running the ball a little bit against Nashville. In some cases, we had 300 and some odd yards rushing, but we needed a lot of big plays. Hopefully, that's going to be kind of indicative of the way we can get a push tonight.
First and goal from the 1. Dupree lined up at quarterback. Martin split out to the right. Dupree going to take it himself, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
Okay, I'm going to bring up something, guys. Greenwood, number 2, Harold Harris, first play.
Well, let's.
Why do you do that to Ben?
Because I'm thinking of that. I'm thinking of that going
now
down.
I'm scheduling therapy for next week, Ron. I appreciate that.
I'm thinking of that watching Super Deuce go down through there, and I have that flashback of Harold getting loose, but that one was called back, though.
And on the Jalen Dupree watch, he already jumped ahead of 2 people on the line.
Yes, he did.
I'm going to scratch him off.
Ozzie Martinez extra point is good. 10:56 left in the first quarter. Leopards lead this one 7-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Arkadelphia. Ouachita River Rumble brought to you by ASU 3 Rivers. Leopards take the opening drive, 2 plays. Jalen Dupree, let's see, that was what? 79 yards?
Yeah.
79 yards rushing and a touchdown already for Dupree. Ozzie Martinez has the ball teed up for the Leopards as Arkadelphia will get their first try of the night. Kick is away. Going to be fielded around the 14-yard line. He's up over the 20 trying to get to the outside. Able to do so. Over the 30-35, going to step out around the 44-yard line. Good starting field position for the Badgers.
So we did mention it, but yes, Jalen Dupree jumped ahead of Cecil Langston of Rivercrest and Kenneth Dixon of Strong Huttig. And up next, some of you may know, Stephen Keener is next on the chopping block. We're about 60 yards away.
Head coach at Glen Rose right now. Arkadelphia comes to the line. Twins to each side. Going to send a man in motion from right to left. See if they can get Malvern to jump. Back to the right of the quarterback. Here's the snap. Give is to the back off the left side. Wow. He's going to be met in the backfield, and he will lose yards. Trying to see who that was. 21, Tristan Miles, maybe?
Yeah, looks like, yeah.
And that's Arkadelphia really likes to use a lot of sweep motions. They like to get the ball to the outside, and they like to throw short passes, get the ball in space. 2nd
and 14, rolling right, looking to throw. Incomplete. Trying to find his man on the out route. Nothing there. Bring up 3rd and 14.
So if you're the Leopards, this is where you want to be. 3rd and long, because Arkadelphia is a much better passing team when they are getting to throw sideline to sideline, getting it in space. Did not show quite as much ability throwing down the field.
McBride looking to throw. Got his man on slant route complete. Now he might be gone. He's up over the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Arkadelphia.
Yeah, he went down and did a slant and come open across the middle and was gone that quick.
Yeah, and I think what he really did a good job of doing right there is looking the safeties off. He was eyeing a wide receiver. Then he switched those shoulders real quick and had the guy wide open in the middle. Looked like he might have looked our safeties off right there.
On to attempt the extra point. High snap, but fielded. Kick is away, and it is good. So, 10:07 left here in the first quarter. We got a tie ball game. Malvern 7, Arkadelphia 7. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium. Ouachita River Rumble brought to you by ASU 3 Rivers. We got a good one here. Both teams take the opening drive in for a touchdown, 7-7.
We're averaging a touchdown a minute, so you can do the math. 48 times 7, that's how many points we're going to have tonight. It's a lot.
Everything on the line. Conference championships, home field advantage in the playoffs. We got a good one. Kick is away. Going to be fielded by Clegg at the 15. Up over the 20. 25. Now cuts back. And he's going to be brought down right there. 25-yard line. Leopards take over.
Arkadelphia has been really good on kickoff coverage early, and if you're Jalen Dupree, you're just thinking, well, hopefully that's more yards.
There you go. Climbing the list. Will be 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Leopards. Going to have a man split to each side. Looks like Janelle going to be the up back off the left side. Dupree to the right of Allen. Here's the snap. Fakes to Dupree, looking to throw for Caradine. Complete. One man to miss. He's going to get away from him briefly, but able to be brought down as he crosses the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Caradine gets involved.
That's a good sign if they're going to put one man him up, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a pick your poison kind of a situation for Arkadelphia. They can load the box, but in order to load the box and put the safeties up, that means you're going to have one-on-one coverage with the best wide receiver, maybe in 4A, and maybe in the state the way he's been playing this year.
Allen takes the snap, give to Dupree off the right side. Still bouncing it out, going to get up near the 45-yard line. Give him the 44, going to pick up 2 on first down.
For Malvern, what is really good about this is they've had success early running, they've had success early throwing, just being able to keep Arkadelphia off balance. We talk so much about offense being balanced. Being able to keep the defense off balance is just as important by being able to do a lot of different things. And so if you can get Arkadelphia guessing, sometimes you'll get them to guess wrong, and that's when you get big plays.
2nd and 8 from the 46-yard line. Here's the snap, give to Dupree. Up the middle, lowers his head, may get 1. We'll call it a gain of 1 to the 45. Make it 3rd and 7.
And they're still challenging Dyelon with one-on-one coverage. We've run the football twice. I bet they give him some safety help on 3rd and about 7 right here.
Yeah, he looks like he's creeping over a little bit now.
Yeah.
So I bet he doesn't get one-on-one coverage here. But I would not be surprised to see the Leopards run the football, because if you think you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, if you feel like you can get 5 and get it to 4th and 2,
yeah,
then you can run it again on 4th down. So I wouldn't take running plays off the table right now.
Twins left for the Leopards. Janelle the up back on the right. Dupree to the right of Allen. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw.
Open.
Airing it out for Caradine.
That should be pass interference.
Goodness, he was getting undressed.
Wow.
Huh.
There was a lot of contact there. It's conceivable that both of them were hand fighting in the same amount.
I don't think
know,
so. Caradine was past him, and he was being drugged back from behind. That one, to me, seemed pretty obvious. Anyway, it'll bring up 4th and 7.
Be interesting what our 4th and 7 is from. We're just inside their territory. What
I have
40,
a feeling
45.
I don't think we're going to get this playoff.
We got 5 seconds on the play clock.
We ran it down last time too.
Allen takes the snap, rolling to his right.
There, you got him.
Airing it out for Caradine. Complete. Into double coverage, and Dyelon still able to bring it in. 1st down Malvern, all the way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, and we talk about Dyelon. We've got to remember this sophomore quarterback. I mean, he can put it in a window, guys. I mean, absolutely. And most of them half a window. I mean, there's a crack in the window and he gets it in there.
Well, the only way we were going to be able to complete that pass is if you throw it a little behind him, back shoulder throw, because you're kind of throwing the defenders off balance. And then a great job by Caradine. We talked about his body control. Just a great job again of being able to position his body where he can get his hands on the football.
First and 10 from the 11-yard line. Dupree takes the snap, running off the right side. Now cuts it up the middle. Falls forward down to the 5-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 4.
You know, this goes back to what we talked about a little bit pre-game. When you need something, Caradine's the guy you go to. We're talking about fourth down, and he just, when we needed him a big play on 4th down, you go to 24.
It absolutely was clutch because you did not want to give Arkadelphia the football back that soon after they just had a nice big play. You like to kind of settle them down a little bit, and if you can get 7 points before they get the football again, you can kind of kill some of that momentum.
2nd and 4 from the 5-yard line. Dupree takes the snap, running off the left side, getting to the outside, up over the 5. He will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
Nice run out there. They were stringing it out, but Jalen had the speed and the determination to go ahead and outrun him and outhorse him when he got to the goal line, too.
And this is awful reminiscent of the state championship game. Score, 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 score.
4 score in 7 years ago.
Then,
so, hopefully we'll get a similar result
and then
as we did.
Then it was stop.
Yeah, we don't want the rain.
Yeah. We're just happy to be playing on Friday night. Ozio Martinez on to attempt the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. 6:28 left here in the first quarter. Leopards lead this one 14-7. We'll be back after this.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. There's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Ouachita River Rumble, brought to you by ASU 3 Rivers.
If we have had some interference or whatever, we have been fighting a little bit with our audio this evening, and I think Steve Laverne's got it fixed. We did some Yankee ingenuity in here and with our antenna, and so if we do, we're on it.
Ozio Martinez kick going to be fielded at the 21-yard line. Trying to come across the field, able to cut up, find some room. Gets over the 40, going to be brought down near the 44 again.
That
43.
Number one, he did the same thing last time, coming from his left to his right, and he's really, really elusive when he hits a hole and he can find it, and really good return man.
Braden Wagner,
yes.
So good starting field position for the Badgers again. Twins left, split right for him, back to the right of the quarterback. Give up the middle. Going to pick up, looks like around 3, up to the 46-yard line.
And really, really good to see Brandon Jackson on the field. We were a little concerned after he left the game early last week. We thought maybe it was concussion protocol, but it was not concussion protocol. Had a little bit of an overheat issue. But he's back in 100%, and it's good to see because he's been one heck of a football player for us.
McBride pitches it out to Reed. Now cuts it up. Going to pick up a few more there, get down to the 49, make it about a 3rd and 5.
It looked like Reed wanted to go wide that time. Didn't have anything out there and cut it back up, but did get positive yards out of it.
My fault, 3rd and 4. Trips right, split left. Now going to send Reed out to make it Twins left. McBride takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man out there complete. Going to have enough for the first down as he breaks the initial tackle. Going to be pushed out of bounds at the 34-yard line. First down, Badgers.
Tell you what, Ben, Badgers are sending a lot of guys out on these pass routes. You know it?
Yeah, and that's really where, I had mentioned that they had kind of not thrown the ball very well downfield previously, but they did obviously on that first touchdown. But that's what they like to do, throw it short and make guys miss tackles.
Give to the back, up the middle. This time met, not a lot there.
Did not miss that tackle.
Keir Smith, Brandon Jackson. No, Kyston Biggs, my apologies.
Biggs, yeah.
In on that stop.
And again, I just hate to harp on it week after week, but after week 1, we were a little concerned about the defensive line and really the interior defensive line. But that is a unit that has come together, and they may be the strongest of that unit. Linebackers are pretty good, too.
McBride tosses it out. Got a man out there going to be ran out of bounds. See where they spot it. looks like it's a very good spot. So he gets down near the 25, will call it the 26.
Gosh, yeah.
I'm going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Defensively, this is a very dangerous play because you gotta play against the run. You got to defend it because you know they got 2 opportunities to get it. Sometimes that puts you vulnerable against the pass when you're playing against 3rd and short.
McBride takes the snap, rolling right, looking to throw. Out got his man at the 15, falls forward down to the 12-yard line. First down, Badgers.
You know, talking to Coach Plumlee, he was talking. We were talked a little bit about the quarterback, and of course they had the big kid that's not went to Arkansas. JD said this kid is just as good, a little bit different ball player, but can really sling it.
Twins to each side. Reed going to line up to the left of McBride. 1st and 10. McBride going to keep it himself as he gets up over the 5. Will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkadelphia. Angel Perez asking where the hold is. Oh, we do have a flag. Now that I say that, over there by the 10. Perez was adamant he got held, and I believe he was right.
One thing I'll say about Arkadelphia and their running this zone read stuff is they do as good a job of making defenses believe the running back has the ball as maybe any team that we'll see to run it. I mean, it is very believable that the running back has the ball. If you watch Arkadelphia on film, defenses, they jump on those running backs again and again and again, and he'll have opportunities where he will go largely untouched, McBride running the football. They do a very, very good job of simulating that handoff.
McBride takes the snap, looking to throw across the middle. Got his man. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
Boy, I tell you what, McBride's dealing tonight.
He is absolutely slinging it.
When you get inside position on a slant/post route, it's a pretty easy throw. I'm not going to lie to you. There's not a lot hard about that. Extra point. Kick is away. It is good. So 3:53 left here in the first quarter. Badgers tie it up 14-all. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Ouachita River Rumble. Offensive game, if you like it, this is where you need to be. 14-all. 3:53 left here in the first quarter. Badger is going to be kicking off to the Leopards. Tavian Clegg and Tristan Miles back deep to receive. Here we go. Kick is away. Low kick, fielded at the 15 by Clegg, up over the 20, 25. Hits a wall of Badgers as he gets near the 30. We'll give him the 29-yard line, and Leopards will take over from there.
I will say this, looking across, the Malvern Leopard fans have shown up big time. There's the visiting, looking across there. Men, the visiting side is full.
Yeah, it's a really good crowd. I think the whole community understood what was on the line tonight. And really a comfortable night, too. I think that helped. I mean, It's a really nice night to come out and enjoy a football game. And then you got 2 heavyweights. That's what this is. This is a heavyweight fight between 2 4A teams that legitimately think they have a chance to win not just a conference championship, but the whole thing. So really, really good atmosphere. And it's nice to see the Leopard faithful show up like they did tonight.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Here's the snap. Dupree taking it off the right side. Now lowers the shoulder.
Wow.
Going to pick up around 5 down to the 34-yard line.
That's one we've seen over and over and over. Jalen just takes it, hits that slant off on his right side, and just all of a sudden keeps going, and he's picked up 5 yards. It's almost automatic.
And you love touchdowns. Obviously, we want a touchdown, but it would not hurt my feelings at all to have a long, slow, methodical drive just to maybe get that Arkadelphia offense out of rhythm a little bit.
Allen takes the snap, throw out to Caradine, unable to go up and get it. And, geez, let go of him, man. Going to be incomplete, bring up a 3rd and 5. Big time 3rd down here for the Leopards. Ball on the 34-yard line, needing 5 to extend the drive. Caradine split out to the left, Martin to the right.
They do have man-to-man coverage with Caradine on the outside over here.
Dupree to the right of Allen. Now going to switch over to the other side. Snap goes to Dupree, looking to run off the left. Now cuts it back. Nothing there. He's going to lose yardage.
Yeah, they'll almost, I would imagine, punt for sure now. If they'd have gotten it to 4th and 2, 4th and 3, would probably be a different conversation.
You know,
4th and 7's a different ball of wax altogether.
And, you know, and we talked this morning with Coach Plumley, and he said, you know, punting's always not a bad thing if you can turn the field over, you know. And he said, we've got to have that mentality that we're going to have to punt the ball some.
Oziel Martinez on to punt for the Leopards. Kick is away. Not a very good one.
Neat, yeah.
It's going to go out of bounds near the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it.
That is one thing that you really don't want to do. You don't want to
49.
give this dangerous Badger offense starting inside our territory at the Leopard 49.
Definitely winning the field position battle.
Yeah. 2:29 left here in the first quarter, and this is a 14-14 ball game. And that was the first time that somebody that was the first time the Leopards have been stopped. Now we need to stop the Badgers and make them punt.
Twins right, split left. Reed to the left of McBride. 1st and 10 from the 49. Give is to the back. Cut up. Looks like he might get a yard, maybe just back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot there for the runner. It was not Reed. I can't tell the number. Those red numbers are kind of hard to read right here.
That's what I was saying. We can see him pretty well right down here on the sideline in front of us, but out on the field it's
D'Angelo
really
Buckley.
Almost impossible.
Buckley on the carry. Give is to him again. This time met in the backfield and driven backwards. Nothing there. Akir Smith. And might have been Brandon Jackson.
Well,
it was either Jackson or Biggs. I'm not sure which one it was.
Was that 62? Or am I looking at the wrong one?
I don't think 42? 52? Anyway. 3rd and 12 for the Badgers, twins to each side. Buckley going to run up to the right of McBride. Now switch over to the left. 3rd and 12 from the 49-yard line. McBride looking to throw. Pressure immediately. He's going to get away from it and get the ball out complete.
Yeah. Wow.
First down, Badgers.
Wow, we had him in the backfield back there, and he just made a deep move to get away because we had the blitz on and had him in our sights and just couldn't quite wrap him up.
And then to give him credit, just on the run, made an unbelievable throw over a defender.
Yeah.
Nick Williams on the reception for the Badgers. McBride takes it out to Williams again. Makes a man miss in the backfield, but it gets enough of him to bring him down after a short gain.
Looked like that was Angel Perez that got the paw on him, made it a short gain. And it has been really the chunk plays that have hurt Malvern. I mean, it's been they've done well on 1st and 2nd down, but it's been 3rd and long where they've had to try to attack the field that Arkadelphia has had success today.
2nd and 8 for the Badgers. Looks like they're going to be in trips left, split right. Reed going to be to the right of McBride. McBride takes the snap, looking to throw again. Pressured this time, not going to get away from it. Akir Smith gets home.
He just absolutely blew by the right tackle.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
And almost looked like he was untouched, and then he just swallowed him up. And I played outside linebacker D-end, and there's no better feeling than getting past the tackle and seeing nothing but green grass and a backside of a quarterback because he has no idea it's coming.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter here in the Ouachita River Rumble. Tie ball game, 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back here to Batcher Stadium in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Ouachita River Rumble brought to you by ASU 3 Rivers. We got a good one. 14-14, only one punt so far. Arkadelphia driving to try to take the lead for the first time tonight, but facing a 3rd and 14 from the 34-yard line. Twins left, split right. McBride looking to throw. He's hit and incomplete. Unable to come up with the catch there.
Jared Barber was on him, and now we got a big fourth down and still 14, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, Maddox Atkins was the intended receiver.
Yeah.
And definitely in no man's land for Arkadelphia. Most teams don't have a kicker that can kick it this far, and you're certainly not going to punt. So they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 14. So if you're the Leopards right now, you're just trying to protect the 20-yard line.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that's all you got to do is protect the 20-yard line. Short passes are okay. Just don't let them pick up 14, 15 yards.
Trips left, split right. McBride takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is on.
They got him.
And they've got him wrapped up. He's going nowhere. Will be a turnover on downs. Leopards take over. Big stop by the defense.
And it was an absolute must answer, I think, for the defense, because you could tell that Arkadelphia, that momentum was starting to build, the confidence, the swagger. We've been seeing this Arkadelphia swagger now for about 5 or 6 years. When they get it going, they're hard to stop, So it was really, really good job by that defense to come in, make a couple of big stops, big sacks. Defensive line, we talked about how good that unit was. 2 big plays in a row, get us the ball back.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. Still going, going to step out of bounds, pick up a couple. We'll see where they mark it.
On that last play, and Ben, I couldn't tell whether we had somebody coming up the middle. I don't know whether it was a safety or corner or what.
Romero.
I think it was Romero because it was coming from the middle.
But yeah, and I mean he was coming, and I think it had a lot to do with interrupting the flow of what Arkadelphia wanted to do to set up the pass, and then all of a sudden Leopards are all over them, and we got a 2nd and
7.
2nd and 7.
2nd 7, ball on the 42-yard line. Twins right. Janelle going to be the up back off the right. Dupree to the left of Allen. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the left side again. Cut it up this time. Going to fall forward down to around the 47, 48-yard line.
This is another one of those games, and we've seen it time and time and time again. You keep giving it to Super Deuce. You give it to 2. You give it to 2. Then all of a sudden, boom, he's gone. I mean, about the time you think it's not going to happen, it happens. And this is a 3rd and 2 that guess what?
And I think unless they go for the whole thing right here, I think we're going to see Dupree carried again because, even if he only picks up half of it, you feel pretty confident. You give number 2 the ball 2 times, you can get 2 yards.
Yeah.
Twins right for the Leopards. Power formation over to the right. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run.
There it is.
Over to Janelle. It's complete. He's going to be brought down around the 30-yard line. Everybody thinking Dupree's going to do the normal run, and then all of a sudden Janelle slips out.
We did go for it all. We just didn't do it in the conventional way, and that's one that Dupree's going to wish if I'd have just let him a little more. Keelan had to wait on it just a hair. But, man, you love the play design. We have only run that one other time all year long, and so that's one you just keep in your back pocket when you play these really, really good teams that are trying to, load up on you and do everything they can to stop Dupree. Allow them to do that, but then just sneak Janelle out right behind the linebackers. You have an opportunity for a big play. Love the play call.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Dupree takes the snap, running off the right side.
Now
got
there
some
it
room.
is.
Touchdown, Malvern. The 3rd of the night for number 2, Jalen Dupree.
And it's – did I say something about keep throwing him in, and all of a sudden, boom, he's gone?
Well, I mean, now those linebackers in the back of their mind and those safeties in the back of their mind is going to be, is 5 going to try to sneak behind me? Is 5 going to try to sneak behind me? That one play, even though it was only probably, 20 yards, something like that, That's a play that could stick in the back of their minds and could pay big, big dividends for Dupree the rest of the night.
And I think it goes to what
kick is going to be blocked, guys. A little bit of a low snap. Caradine fields it, but Badgers get there and block it.
It goes back to what you said earlier, though, Ben. Just keep them guessing, keeping them off balance, keep them guessing. All right, 14-20.
9:59 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Ouachita River Rumble brought to you by ASU 3 Rivers. Leopards regain the lead 20-14, but the Badgers were able to block the extra point. Oziel Martinez on to kick off for the Leopards. Kick is away. Going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. So he's going to try to go cross field again. This time runs out of room. Only going to get to the 23-yard line. Nice coverage there by the Leopards.
Yeah, that was Angel Perez. He said, you guys have had really good field position. I don't think so this time. And he did just a really, really nice job of tracking, forcing him to go sideline to sideline, and then a really nice open field tackle, make sure that we didn't advance. And this may very well, I think this is probably Arkadelphia's worst field position, starting field position of the night by a long shot.
No doubt. No doubt. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Shift a couple over. Have trips to the right. McBride. Give is to Reed, running off the right. Now cuts up. Going to pick up one there.
And you can see why they're so successful with McBride keeping it, because he rides that running back for so long. He gives every opportunity to wait and wait and wait and pull it out at the last second.
He would have really been, I'm telling you, he's an outstanding wishbone quarterback, the way he can go ahead. Here we go.
McBride out route complete to Reed. He gets up over the 30, lowers the shoulder out to the 35. We'll have enough for the Badger first down. Jabari Jacobs on the stop for the Leopards.
That's a big first down for the Badgers there, getting it out from behind, getting them a little breathing room. Opens the playbook up just a little bit, and they got a 1st and 10 at the 35.
Yes, they do. Twins to each side. Reed going to come over to the – well, now going to switch back. Well, there he goes, back to the right of McBride. Here's the snap. Give is to Reed up the middle. May have gotten one there on first down. Not a lot. Akir Smith was – they're waiting with open arms.
You know something they don't have this year that we've seen in the past, Ben? They don't have that big bruising tailback that Arkadelphia's had quite a few of those over the years in the past, you know it?
And I think they graduated 3 wide receivers that were just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, that one of the best wide receiving position groups I've seen in 4A.
McBride looking to run up the middle this time, trying to push the pile, but unable to do so. Looks like he may have gotten one. He really enjoys running after the whistle's blown.
Yeah, he does. He does. Another big 3rd down for the Leopards if we get a stop here and turn the ball back over.
Will be 3rd and 8. Ball on the 37-yard line. Twins to each side. Back to the right of McBride. McBride looking to throw.
He left early, too.
Man over the middle. Juggled and complete. Going to be knocked out of bounds, but another big-time throw and catch there by the Badgers.
Nice play from the Badgers, but I'm going to get his number here. 37, I believe. Looked like I believe it was 37. Left early.
Maddox Atkins on the completion there for the Badgers.
That's another one of those things you were talking about earlier. There's chunk plays on 3rd and long, Ben, and they've been very successful on those.
They've really hurt us, and a lot of that is McBride is just putting it right on a dime. I mean, got to give the quarterback credit. He's really slinging it tonight.
Looking to throw again across the middle. Going to be knocked away by Jabari Jacobs. Incomplete.
Almost was able to jump it and had a chance to just a little out of reach for the interception, but a good job of jumping that route and getting a paw on it.
Maddox Atkins a little bit shaken up, still in the back of the end zone. Looks like they're going to go ahead and stop it. See if they can get him some help. Well, you think so? I don't know. Badgers stay on the field. Leopards go over to talk to the coaches. If you like offense, this is the place to be. Leopards leading this one 20-14. 8:08 left here in the second quarter. So far, one punt by, well, no, it's a turnover under one punt by Malvern and a turnover on downs by the Badgers, and every other possession has ended in a touchdown. Leopards trying to stop 2 in a row on the Badgers here. 2nd 10 after the incompletion. They're going to hurry to the line. Quick snap.
I'm not sure they were set, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would be throwing a fit.
They were not, yeah. They, wow. I mean, this looked like Canadian football to me. Sorry, guys.
Jet sweep going to get down near the line of scrimmage. Very hard to believe that all 11 players came to a rest when we're at set there. But, you know, I watched that Giants-Jets game this past week, too, and I have similar feelings about that as well, but I digress. Will be 3rd and 1. Trips out to the left. Reed to the right of McBride. Here's the snap. Give to McBride. Looking to run. He should have enough for the first down as he crosses the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Will be 1st and goal for the Badgers.
Boy, here in the early going, neither team given an inch. Both teams just absolutely throwing it out all on the field on offense anyway. Offense is really taking control of this football game.
McBride, another jet sweep action. Cuts up. Nice play made by Perez there. So he's going to be brought down after a gain of maybe 1 down to the 7.
If he gives 1, it was a generous spot.
And if you can get them to a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, you wonder if that may actually help you being on the short field, because where they have hurt us is spreading us out in the deep part of the field. So, you know, you may kind of play into your own strength. You almost maybe don't want a big sack. Puts them back 3rd and 17, 18.
McBride looking to throw.
Across the middle over the
He's got him.
Open. He was open.
Touchdown Badgers.
He was open, and I'm going to tell you something. He put that right on the money. He wasn't wide open, but he was open, had enough of a lead that all McBride had to do was just lead it out there to him, and he got right to him. We're 20-20, and this is a big PAT for the Badgers.
Number 44, Seth Molinari, on to attempt the extra point. High snap, but fielded. He will get it away. And it is good. 6:54 left here in the second quarter. Badgers take the lead, 21-20. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by ASU 3 Rivers. 21-20, Arkadelphia takes its first lead of the night. 3 touchdown passes for McBride tonight, 3 rushing touchdowns for Jalen Dupree. Molinari on to kick away. Good kick, going to be fielded by Clegg at the 16. He's up over the 20, 25. Trying to get behind some blockers, but that coverage from Arkadelphia has just been really good.
Really good.
He'll get to the 25, and the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from there. Ron's digging in his bag of tricks. You got a play call in there?
Yeah, I got to do a little bit of research. That's scary, isn't it?
A little bit of research. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line for the Leopards. 6:44 left here in the half. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts. Leopards come to the line, man split to each side. Up back is Janelle off the right side. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the right side, now going to cut it up. Try to switch field, unable to really do that, and going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Dynamite drop in, fellas.
It's one of those. They stop him, but I expect to see Deuce get loose again. See the Deuce loose.
The Deuce is loose. Man split to each side. Allen going to take the snap, looking to throw. Little stop and go to Caradine. Hand battling Caradine complete. Going to be drug down around the 39-yard line. Another big play by Caradine.
Yeah, and that's another one. I'd like to see that on. Well, that was a lot of handsy over there, wasn't there, Ben? Really? At about the 40, 42, 43, 44-yard line?
I mean, if you're Dyelon, you're probably thinking, well, you didn't call it when he was all over me, so why don't I give him a shove and see what happens?
Yeah. What's good for the Goose?
Make it 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 39-yard line. Going to continue with the man split to each side. Janelle the up back on the right side. Dupree to the right of Allen. Snap goes to Dupree, looking to run off the right side. Now going to cut it back up, trying to find room to the outside. Going to pick up a nice gain here.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a good job there, Ben, because Jalen started to his right, and they had it stacked up. Went to the middle, they had it stacked up, and got to his left and picked up, 5 or 6?
Yeah, just, good patience to allow, there was a stalemate at the beginning, and then once the offensive line got some footing, they were able to get enough of a push to allow Dupree to fall forward and kind of squeeze into the hole to get 6-7 yards.
Bring up 2nd and 4. Here's a snap, fakes to Dupree, looking to throw out towards Caradine. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
that's got to come out there.
He almost pulled his shirt off. I mean, that was
Caradine
he tried to magic Mike him right there.
Oh, gosh.
Magic Mike.
Hello. Oh, man.
Well, it's one of those situations. I'm telling you, as an OD back, hey, if you're beat, that's what you do. You don't give up to 7.
If he doesn't grab him, it's an easy touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, guys, that's what you coach to do. If you're beat, tackle them.
And if you're the Leopards, if you can get them to force at safety to stay back, then that's just going to be so much easier to run the football. So, anything you can do, whether it's those little pop, run pass plays to Janelle or getting safeties to help with Caradine, it's going to help the running game tremendously.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. He's got room. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree, number 4 on the night.
More offense, you say?
All right, Ben.
I got to think that we need to get the number, but I think that would almost certainly put him above.
Oh yeah.
Stephen Keener for the on the all-time list.
What's our 2-point PAT?
It looks like we're going for 2.
Well, yeah.
Bishop Allen's out there.
We may call timeout. We've got him. I mean, we may want to get this play right. Wouldn't be surprised to see us take a timeout, but we're definitely huddled up like we know what we're going to do.
They just now started the 25-second clock, so we're okay.
Most teams will go into a game with 4 or 5 2-point plays in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go.
Twins right, split left. Allen takes the snap, rolling right, looking to throw. Out to his man, complete. That is Ethan Martin. 2-point conversion is good.
And just like that blocked PAT doesn't hurt us.
4:53 left here in the second quarter. Leopards retake the lead, 28-21. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, G? You all right, G?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Ouachita River Rumble. Getting insight here from the man who's been doing it for the longest, Ron McNamara. He's not
speaking of the Rumble, we've got the captain of the ship back here behind us, and we're going to talk to Dr. Rook here at halftime about there's a lot going on out here, and we need to catch up with our friends out at ASU 3 Rivers.
Literally drives the bus that keeps it going.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And that's fielded at the 20. Was he not on a knee, Ben?
I looked very close.
I got questions. Looked like he went down to a knee to to get that, but they're going to let the return happen all the way up to the 35. Maybe he's just really good at squats. Will be 1st and 10 from the 35. Leopards leading in this one 28-21. 4:48 left here in this one. Again, both teams have a full complement of timeouts. So if you think we're close to halftime, you haven't been paying attention to this game.
You think the scoring is done, you're not done.
Twins left for the Badgers, Twins right. Now going to bring both guys over to the other side. McBride takes the snap, fakes the give, looking to run himself out to the right side, got some room. Caradine giving chase up over the 40-35, able to break his tackle. Going to be brought down inside the 20-yard line. Big play by McBride.
Yeah, I tell you what, McBride has a lot of the attributes of the Whitten kid that was here last year, Donovan. But the thing about it is McBride looks a lot faster.
Yeah, I don't know that he's going to be quite as big and strong.
No, he's not as big
as Whitten.
No,
but I think you're right, Ron. I think when it comes to just front line speed, I think he'd probably beat him in a foot race.
Well, Whitten's big enough that they're making a linebacker out of him.
Whitten almost played the quarterback position like Roethlisberger did. Just big, strong, physical guy, shove off. Defenders as they were trying to get sacks.
McBride pitches it out to Buckley. Going to cut up now. Not a lot there. May have picked up 2 on first down, 2 or 3.
Well, they're going to give him 1.5, maybe 2.
Yeah, I'm going to call it 2.
I'm going to call it 1.5.
All right, you be that way. Be stubborn.
I got my shoes on, so I haven't figured it yet. So I'll go with you. It's 2 then, okay?
2nd and 8.5. McBride rolling out, looking to throw.
Wide
End zone.
We lost that.
He might have been juggling it as he went out of bounds.
Let's say incomplete.
Yeah.
Being right on it, unable to bring it in.
It looked like he was bobbling it. Like I thought I saw the ball. It's really not a great angle for me, but I thought I saw the ball still in the air, like after he initially made contact.
Boy, I tell you what, he was open there for a while, though.
It's going to make it 3rd and 8.
And once again, I mean, you're sitting here in obvious 2-down territory, so don't get too excited if it's 4th and 8 after this, because they're almost certainly going to throw it twice to try to pick up this 8 yards. Hopefully they'll throw it twice.
Yeah, it could be a run, then a throw.
Well, other than Whitten, they just haven't had a whole lot
I
of luck.
don't think they'll run it. I think they'll throw it here.
If they're going to run it, it's going to be in the hands of number 11.
Who's that?
Isn't that Whitten's number?
He's 10.
He's 10.
Well, it's McBride.
McBride. We're talking about Whitten. McBride.
McBride takes the snap, looking to throw.
Trying to rush.
Trying to set up a screen. Finally gets it out to him.
Wow,
nicely read by Kyston Biggs.
That's really, really a nice play by the quarterback. My gosh, I mean, he was backing up under pressure and still hit a strike.
Yeah, really good poise right there to hold on to the ball, because Ramirez coming right down right down Main Street. But he waited and waited and waited, willing to take a shot if necessary to get the ball to the running back and let him clear. And now this is a big play for both teams right here. This is
it is.
You hate to say it's a huge moment in the second quarter, but this is a huge moment in the second quarter.
It's 4th and 3. McBride takes the snap, fakes the give, looking to throw. Got it complete, short of the end zone, but we'll have enough for the first down.
Boy, that's just a hard, quick slant. That's nothing but timing, Ben. I mean, McBride took a step back through the ball, and the receiver had to get to that spot.
Yeah, and just rifled it in there. And a little surprised to see, Arkadelphia lining up quickly. I think, I would a little surprised that they're not going to try to milk a whole lot of clock. Now, they may end up, but they're lining up pretty quickly here.
They got their power formation on.
They do.
Give up the middle. Bigger back that Ron was looking for earlier. He stood up at the line. It looks like ball might have come out.
It did, but they're going to call it dead.
Forward progress. Make it 2nd and goal.
And they didn't, no progress. The down marker over has not moved.
So now we're clicking down to 2:15, and Arkadelphia still lining up quickly. You would think they would try to milk as much of this time as they could.
There he is.
He's going to fake the give, and will score the touchdown there. McBride, first rushing touchdown.
You know, that's really a good play. You've got McBride with speed that can get out there. He's shown all during the game. He's very, very, very with the ball. You never know where the ball's going to be, and he fed that one in and took out around that side out there, showing his speed and untouched. Nice call play by the Badgers, taking advantage of what they do best, and that's getting the ball in the hands of number 10.
Molinari's kick is good, so it's tied again, 28-all, 2:02 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
LifePoint Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. LifePoint Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Ouachita River Rumble. 28-all here in the first quarter, 2 minutes and 2 seconds left here to play until halftime. Both teams, all 3 timeouts. Arkadelphia has just tied it up again. Molinari going to kick it away. Low kick. Fielded by Clegg at the 50. Well, actually, it's going to bounce off of Clegg and go out of bounds. Bad starting field position for the Leopards, and just a little bit of a mental mistake there by Clegg, trying to find the lane before fielding the ball.
You know, and with Arkadelphia getting the ball to start the second half, guys, it's really important to me that the Leopards really do something. If we can get some points here at the end of the second period, into the first half, and make them still catch us going into the second half. To me, that's very important.
Well, you've set yourself up for it's obvious 2-minute drill, right? I mean, there's 2 minutes left in the. This is going back. I'm really surprised at Arkadelphia. You know, they had first and goal from inside the 5, that they didn't milk more time in between plays, because this very easily could have been right around a minute instead of 2 minutes. Yeah. That's a big difference.
First and 10 for the Leopards.
Across the middle.
Looking to throw, running out of time quickly. Gets away from the initial rush, taking off, going to pick up a few and slide out of bounds. Well, it looked like near disaster. Allen turns into a 5-yard gain on first down.
Bishop really did a good job of number 1. He was right there on the goal line and really could have been caught for a safety there, Ben. But showed some speed, showed some maturity, got out, and
well, last second they slid the safety over and doubled Dyelon, which is, I think, where Allen was looking to go, and he noticed it, and about that time the rush got home. Man split to each side. Dupree to the left of Allen. 2nd and 5. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run. Powers forward. Going to have enough for the first down as he gets down to the 25-yard line.
And, of course, in high school football, first down will stop the clock so they can move the chains.
Yeah,
Malvern's probably going to want to move fast right now.
Arkadelphia did run another 4 seconds off after the referee said stop the clock. I'm sitting here looking at it so I can say that.
But it will restart as soon as they get the chain set, so Malvern needs to be ready to roll.
It does restart. 1st and 10. Allen takes the snap, fakes the give to Dupree, throws out to Caradine, through his hands and incomplete. Intercepted. Will be a touchdown for the Badgers.
That's really that's tough there. That's really tough.
Well, you kind of wondered where that first mishap was going to happen for which team, and unfortunately it hits the Leopards as it goes off the hands of Caradine up into the air and intercepted by the Badgers for the touchdown.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike call against Arkadelphia, so.
Looked like he pointed both ways to me.
Yeah, maybe both.
Nevertheless, Badgers take the lead, on to attempt the extra point. Minute 20 left here in the second quarter. Molinari on to kick. Good snap, good hold, kick is away, and it is good. Minute 20 left here in the half. Badgers take the 35-28 lead. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, G? You all right, G?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Ouachita River Rumble brought to you by ASU 3 Rivers.
Just got a note from a former Leopard. Elgin Hamner's at the Breeders' Cup and sent me a note and says, I'm listening and I'm watching.
There you go.
And Chris Allen's in a deer stand somewhere listening.
He's in deer stand right now? That's devotion.
Deer camp. I know Michael Chance is in, and we got a lot of you out there. Hang on. This one's a long way from over, folks.
Molinari's kick going to be fielded by Clegg at the 30-yard line. Gets up over the 35-40. Best starting field position of the night for the Leopards. Looks like they'll mark it at the 41.
You know, Ben, honestly, minute 14 is enough time for the Leopards to do about anything they want to, honestly. I mean, we've done it in the past. Why can't we do it now?
Well, you're certainly not just going to sit on it. I mean, at the very least, you're going to give Dupree an opportunity to break it, because they're probably going to be playing. They're not going to be playing a prevent defense, but they're probably going to be playing with safeties back. They're going to be trying to protect the big play with Caradine to some degree. So it does open up chunk plays with the running game. So wouldn't it all be surprised to see if we run the football and then line up quickly and run it again if we don't get a first down?
All 3 timeouts to work with. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run, now going to cut it up. He's hit and dropped after a gain of 1. Gets up to the 42-yard line. Clock still running right at a minute now. Leopards elect not to use the timeout.
And it looks like we may be sitting on it, which is a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
Because we can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Wow.
So a little surprising.
40 seconds left. Twins left. Janelle the up back to the left. Dupree to the left of Allen. Allen takes the snap. Going to look to throw deep here. Now going to be flushed and dropped in the backfield.
You know, this looks a little bit like what happened last week with a lot of the pressure that kept coming in on Bishop that Nashville was able to put on him, and looks like Arkadelphia may have seen something on that film that they could take advantage of.
Leopards do not have to run another play, and it looks like they will not. 3, 2, 1. That'll do it for the first half of action of the Ouachita River Rumble. Arkadelphia takes momentum into the half, leading this one 35-28. Welcome you back here. Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Ouachita River Rumble. Thank you again to Dr. Rook stopping in and visiting with us at halftime, telling us about all the excitement that ASU 3 Rivers has going on, as well as a little bit of backstory into how this game came to be and how he has helped to intensify this rivalry to the next level. Do want to give you some first half stats. Let's see. Bishop Allen was 3 for 6 for 97 yards. Obviously, Caradine brought in all 3 of those for 97 yards. Jalen Dupree had 1 throw, and it was complete for 22 yards to Keelan Janelle, who obviously has 22 yards in receiving. And then I saved this one for last because Jalen Dupree has supplanted Stephen Keener and is now in the top 5 all-time in rushing in the state of Arkansas, as he went for 16 carries, 160 yards, and 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Which finally makes him number 1 in the county.
There you go. That's one way to look at it.
Number 1 all-time in Hot Spring County now.
Ben mentioned 90-something yards away from surpassing the next one, Jonathan Bradley of Barton, and getting into the top 4. Leopards did win the toss. They elected to receive, so the Badgers will receive to begin the second half, riding the momentum of that late pick 6, going into halftime with a 35-28 lead.
You know, that's been the pattern of the Leopards, though, guys. We know anytime, most of the time when we've won it, we have taken the ball. I mean, and on the opening possession, and it's worked out for us. It worked out for us that time. Unfortunately, we just had a really unfortunate situation right there at the end of the second half with the tip ball that they took in for a touchdown. And we've talked about this before. It's a tough situation when your opponent has scored and then you go to halftime and you come back out and you have to kick back off to them again. You know, it's just puts a lot of strain on your defense.
It does. I mean, if you're looking for silver linings, I mean, you look at the ball game we had last week against Nashville. That game was dicey. I mean,
yeah.
And then Leopards really kind of owned the last 5 or 6 minutes. I mean, really, it was touch and go until about the last 6 minutes of the game. Maybe the Leopards can make the adjustments and finish strong.
Martinez kick bounds out of bounds. So it'll be, once again, good starting field position for the Badgers as we start the second half.
And it's still not as good as when they return it most of the time. So, I mean, that may be by design, just kick it out of bounds. But
a little strategy going there,
yeah.
Strategy
going on.
And then maybe that oblong ball will bounce a certain way. And
you never know, right? I mean,
you never know.
Oblong ball bounce is funny.
Well, the Wagner kid, number 1, had some really, really good returns. And, it's about the same. Nonetheless, we're going to start this third quarter. Put a little pressure on our defense and see what happens, Ben.
1st and 10 from the 35. McBride takes the snap, give his to Reed up the middle, able to break through. We'll have enough for the first down all the way down to the 48-yard line.
That's something we haven't seen.
Well, what you worry about is that Malvern is going to kind of really overplay the pass, because that's where the Badgers have really hurt them, is in the passing game. And so, you know, what you worry about is now you're having to back your safeties up. Maybe you're playing cover 4, you're backing your corners up, just trying to keep everything in front. Makes it a little easier to run the football.
1st and 10 from the 48. Give again to Reed up the middle. Leopards hold a little bit better this time. Looks like he may pick up. Depends on who gets the mark here. One official's walking in at the 49. The other one now joins him. Looks like it'll be a gain of 1 on first down.
Yeah, Romero Bennett was in there. Barber was in there. A bunch of Leopards in there. And that's what looked like we stopped them in the first half. Maybe we can continue that here.
2nd and 9 for the Badgers. We'll have twins left. Tight twins in on the right side. Now going to shift them over. McBride takes the snap, looking to throw.
Pressure.
There's a hole. Goodness gracious. We would have declined
it
anyway.
Yeah. Angel Perez gets around the corner, fights off of a hold, still gets the sack.
I have no idea how they didn't throw a flag right there. I mean, the jersey got outstretched. You know, I mean, it was. How far away do you think we are? And we saw it. I mean, we're the officials much closer, but neither. Be that as it may, we would have declined the penalty anyway, but it still would have been nice to see them throw the flag right there.
And it was not. There was basically two holdings.
3rd and long for the Badgers. Try to get Malvern to jump off sides. No go. Twins to each side. Going to be Buckley to the left of McBride. Here's the snap. McBride looking to throw again. Across the middle, incomplete. This one goes low to his intended target. Maddox Atkins, we might see the first Badger punt of the night.
What?
And that was a huge job by that Malvern defense to come out.
Where did that's the first bad ball that kid's thrown all night.
No, they're not going to go for it. He's going to punt it.
Yeah, looks
the
like
quarterback's going to punt it.
Quarterback quick kick. Punt is
pretty good
away.
kick.
A pretty good kick is right.
Going to take a Malvern bounce. Going to be down near the 21, 22-yard line. Leopard defense needed a stop. They get it.
Yeah, that's the first part of the equation, isn't it?
It absolutely is a huge part of the equation. Now they need to follow that up, get the touchdown, tie the football game, and then we've got it's like 0-0 to the end. So the defense did their job. The offense has to go out there and put points on the board. like they did in the first half.
Yeah, and we were talking at halftime with our passing game. Maybe we can see sharing the ball around a little bit more. We hope, and because they've really done a good job on Dyelon.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Not a lot there. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Did want to mention that Ethan Martin did have a catch on the 2-point conversion as well. Yeah. That was not mentioned in the stats, but he did get his name in the scorebook as well.
Well, Ethan Martin runs really such precise patterns and whatever routes he knows where Dyelon does too. These guys go to a place and Bishop just needs to get the ball to him. He has been doing that.
2nd and 10. Allen takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking for Caradine. Out route complete. Going to be driven out of bounds around the 27-yard line. Looks like he may give him the 28.
Yeah.
Going to make it about 3rd and 4.
That looked like a little bit different there, Seth. Just a quicker out to counterbalance the pressure that they've been putting on.
They're playing a little bit off of Caradine, obviously deep threat, and that allows those shorter routes to kind of be a little bit more open at times. Twins right for the Leopards. Dupree to the left of Allen. Here we go. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw out. Got a man wide open. Complete is Janelle. So he's running down the sideline, 45-40. Going to be tripped up. Was given the 38-yard line, but it will be a big first down for Keelan Janelle.
We mentioned it against Nashville last week. Yeah. When are we going to pull the Janelle card? When are we going to pull the Janelle card? And it doesn't get in a bigger moment than this right here because so much is on the line. Not at all surprised we've seen them go to Janelle twice already.
And also on that, on a wheel route, Dupree was wide open behind him, just absolutely out there by himself.
Twins right, split left. Dupree at quarterback. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run up the middle. Lowers the boom. Fighting off tackle is going to get down just short of the 30. We'll call it maybe the 31-yard line. Nice pickup on first down.
And you would like to see the Leopards just keep being able to pound it right there. If you can get 2 or 3 on this next run, I'm assuming it's a run, but then you put yourself in 3rd and 2, and I like our chances with 2 opportunities to pick up 2 yards. So I really would be a little surprised if this was not a Dupree run right here.
Me too.
Twins right, split left. Looks like about 2nd and 4. It's going to be Janelle taking the snap, looking to run off of the left side. That might be a horse cut. Looked like he might have had his nope, they're going to call a hold on Malvern.
Hold on Malvern. That was the weirdest flag. It looked like he threw something other than a flag in there.
Well, he threw it right at the point of attack where the ball where the ball carrier and the defender were, and so usually that's going to be a face mask or something along those lines. But that put the Leopards in 2nd and long now.
Okay.
Well, now they're talking.
And they're going to back it up.
He must have his flag watered up like a golf ball. Did you see it?
I did.
I mean, it bounced when it hit the turf. All right.
There's those rubber pellets down there. Maybe just caught one right.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, that'll make it 2nd and long. Looks like about 14 for the Leopards. Allen going to take the snap, looking to throw. Now flush from the pocket, steps up, takes off. Going to get back up over the 40. Looks like it's going to bring up around a 3rd and 11 as the ball will be marked at the 39-yard line. As Ben likes to say, probably got 2 downs to pick up 11 yards.
Arkadelphia, they are really coming after Bishop in the pocket. So you wonder if this might be one of those plays where we try to run a Janelle screen or a Dupree screen. We've seen that from time to time over the year, and that's one way to hurt a team that's really coming with pressure.
Allen rolling right.
Well, linebackers laid off in.
Downfield, Caradine. Looks like he's got him. Enough for the first down as he gets inside the 25 down to the 24.
Or you just go to Old Faithful.
Little toe tap, 24. And that was a toe tap.
Don't get cute. Just throw it to Dyelon.
Bishop comes out. Tavian Clegg will come in. Twins left, split right. Dupree going to line up at quarterback. Janelle going to be the up back. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Dupree takes a snap, looking to run off the left side. Now bounces it wide. Nothing there. Going to lose a yard back to the 25.
Boy, I tell you what, their defensive end and that outside linebacker and then the corner come up there. There's 3 Badgers up there real quick, and there just wasn't any place for Super Deuce to go.
Well, Arkadelphia, they don't beat you by penetration. That's not the way they play run defense. They basically are sliding or slanting across the formation and just creating havoc and taking blockers out of their scheme. And so we're trying to man-on-man block, and when they're sliding across your face, that can be difficult.
Man split to each side. 2nd and 11. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. Now flush from the pocket. Able to get away and basically throw it away. Caradine's wanting to know why he's getting held so bad. No flags are thrown.
Well, I tell you
he's
what,
not going to get it.
Once again, tremendous amount of pressure on Bishop Allen there from looked like half of the defensive line for the Badgers. Really did a good job of penetration, and Bishop did a good job of not getting sacked too, Seth.
Yes, he did. We'll bring up a big 3rd and 11 for the Leopards. Ball on the 25-yard line, trying to find a way to tie this ball game up. Twins right. Dupree to the right of Allen. Allen takes the snap, give to Dupree off the left side. He's going to get to the outside, cuts up, now has some room, lowers the shoulder. Will have enough for the first down. So he gets all the way down to the 13-yard line.
I love that play call because you know you're going to go for it on 4th down. And so you're thinking, okay, even if we get 5, we put ourselves in 4th and 5, which is much more manageable than 3rd and 10. And then you got Dupree, so he can go the distance at any time. So I really, really like that. But number one, it shows your offense that, hey, we don't have to panic right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're still going to run our offense. And so put you in a 1st and 10 mode inside the 15.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Here's the snap, bobbled ball on the ground.
And it's still on the ground. Oh, we got fortunate.
Yeah, Malvern's able to get it. Was going to give to Dupree there and just unable.
I don't think he caught the snap cleanly.
Yeah.
No, I think it went a little higher than he anticipated it going. Not that it was a super high, but.
No, it was right about the face mask.
And Jalen was there so quick, too. It was like, you know.
Leopards avoid disaster.
Yeah.
We'll call it 2nd and a long 11 from the 15. Man split to each side. Dupree to the right of Allen. Here's the snap give to Dupree. He's met in the backfield and will lose yards.
Well, it's another one of those situations, like you said, Ben, the defensive tackle and the right defensive end, they were just holding their positions.
Yep, just running sideline to sideline kind of, and not just focused on not giving up ground, and you allow your linebackers to fill the gaps if there are any.
Coach Dupree, Coach J.D. Plumley, Coach Plumley wants a timeout, and we'll take one with him. 5:41 left here in the third. Leopards behind.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Ouachita River Rumble. Leopards facing a big 3rd down here. Bishop Allen going to take the snap, looking to throw across the middle. He had him. It would have been a walk-in touchdown just out of the outstretched hands of Jalen Dupree.
Wow. Wow.
Badgers lucky there.
Yeah. Those two would love to have that play again.
That'll make it 4th and long. First down can be got if you get inside the 4-yard line.
Really good offensive play drawn up then by the coaching staff, and just couldn't quite make it work, or we'd be tied up now.
Let's see if they try to get Caradine going to the pylon and use Martin to maybe create some.
Allen looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, over to Caradine. Oh, knocked away, had his hands on it initially, but knocked away at the last second, and the Badger defense holds.
The way they were lined up, I thought they may try to get Ethan Martin to cross in front of Dyelon and then put Dyelon on a fade towards the back pylon. They run the post, had the safety help right over the middle, dead center field.
He was able to get his hands on it, but they didn't give up on the play, knocked it away at the last second. Nice job of Allen of stepping up in the pocket and really driving that throw.
Yes, he did. We're calling on our defense one more time. Let's stop them, guys.
1st and 10 from the 18 for the Badgers. Give up the middle. He's going to cross the 20 down to the 21. Pickup of 3 on first down for the Badgers.
You know, guys, there's only been one turnover in this ball game, and unfortunately it cost the Leopards 7. So maybe we can get a turnover. Return the favor back down there.
We got
Badgers got one limping off.
Yeah, that's Kyle Reed having to hobble off. Hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah.
Will be 2nd and 7 for the Badgers. They come out with twins to each side. Buckley to the left of McBride. Now, McBride takes the snap. Give is to Buckley up the middle.
Stop, yeah.
Not a lot there. May have given him 1. Bring up 3rd and a long 6.
It's a very obvious passing down for Arkadelphia. Not necessarily obvious for Malvern, but I think it is for Arkadelphia. I mean, if they get into 3rd and 4 or more, they're almost certainly going to throw the football.
And they've had success at it.
And they have had a lot of success throwing the football.
McBride takes the snap, looking to throw out. It is knocked away, almost intercepted by Caradine. He was seeing the end zone.
He jumped that route. You don't jump him any quicker, any better than that. He just came up short of not getting the ball. Nonetheless, Badgers are going to have to punt this one away. I mean, I would certainly think so. 4th and
would be a big risk if not.
Yeah.
Now, I would not at all be surprised to see them line up like they're going to run a play and try to draw us off sides. But he's going to go ahead and drop back in punt position.
We don't have anybody back.
No, going to play it safe. Oh, Landreth almost got a hand on it. Punt is away. Takes an Arkadelphia bounce.
Wow.
All the way down past the 30. Still rolling.
That's the way you turn a field over, boys.
Yeah, down to, looks like 23, 22-yard line. Man, it would have been a lot different if Forrest Landreth got about another foot on his arm right there. He would have knocked that down right in his face. But nevertheless, 2 good stops by the Leopard defense.
Yes. In what was a fast-scoring first half has turned into a defensive struggle in the second half.
And really, I think the one thing that really hurt us on the previous drive was that holding penalty.
Oh, yeah.
If we don't get the holding penalty, we don't get behind
chains.
Behind the chains, and so.
Here we go. Dupree looking to run on first down. Got flags flying everywhere here.
I think they got it.
Dupree wants it on them. He's the one asking for a flag, so we'll see if maybe they grabbed a face mask or.
Looked like we moved. Maybe. Of course, they haven't called it on anybody tonight, so surely they wouldn't call it on us.
If we moved, it would have been a dead ball.
Face mask.
I think they had too many guys on the field.
Illegal substitution is what it was.
You would think that they would stop it on an illegal procedure, but we did signal touchdown last week.
That's right. You forgot last week.
Will be twins right, split left for the Leopards now. 1st and 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Dupree in at quarterback. He'll take the snap, looking to run up the middle. Finds some space, bounces free. He's up over the 45-50. One man to beat, but he's able to make the tackle.
The safety had a good angle on him on that time, or Jalen would be gone. Nonetheless, he covered, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40 yards?
Pretty good. all the way down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Leopards.
Oh, okay. Wasn't it? Anyway.
Did I scare you?
No, I thought he'd gone further deeper into Badger territory than that. Of course, he started way deep in our territory.
He was at the 28.
Yeah, I was going to say he started deep. So
Twins right, split left. Dupree still back at quarterback. Janelle off his left side. Here's the snap. Dupree again looking to run. Cuts it back up to the middle. Looks like he's going to pick up maybe 5 on the first down, 4 or 5.
You know, he's had some success running across that, running into that left side. I wonder why. Who's over there, Ben?
Well, you got a big left tackle that's committed to Central Arkansas, UCA, Vinny Winters.
Yeah, Vinny's doing a really good job over there tonight, too, opening holes.
2nd and 5. Snap fakes to Dupree, looking to throw. Ball going to be knocked down, incomplete. Make it 3rd and 5.
I would think the likelihood of this being a run is pretty high. Just because you feel like you're going to get something. You feel like you're going to get 3 yards out of it anyway and put yourself in 4th and short.
2:29 left here in the third quarter. Leopards trailing in this one, 35-28, facing a 3rd and 5. Twins right. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Able to power through, have enough for the first down. Brought down just short of the 20. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 21.
The way that developed, I think everybody in the stands and most of the Leopard defenders thought that the ball was going to go to Bishop then, because the way he was standing, the way he was set there, and he had fooled me, but I'm a long way off.
Yeah, speaking of, I missed the spot. It will be 1st and 10 from the 22, not the 21.
Gosh, both of us made a mistake.
I know. What are we doing here?
What are we doing? Big 1st and 10 for the Leopards. 2:02 left here in the third, trailing 28-35.
Dupree at quarterback. Takes the snap, looking to run off the right side. Going to throw it out to Tavian Clegg. He's got it complete down inside the 5-yard, and another one that Dupree probably going to wish he had back if he let it a little bit more. Tavian's in the end zone right now, but still, we'll take it.
Yeah, you give this offensive line and you give Jalen Dupree 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, you should be pretty confident that you're going to have an opportunity to score a touchdown right here. They just need to bow their necks, run downhill, try to get a surge on that offensive line, play bully football.
Will be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Ethan Martin going to split out wide to the left. Janelle the up back, Clegg to the left of Dupree. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Powers forward inside the 5 down to the 2-yard line.
You'll take that.
Yeah.
You got 3 of the 5 yards necessary on first down. You got 3 opportunities to go about 1.5 yards. And minus a negative play, which would be a tackle for a loss or a penalty, you should be able to get this in the end zone.
44 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the Leopard to get off one more play, maybe 2, but ended on this one. Score it.
Same formation for the Leopards. 2nd goal for from the 2-yard line, number 2 at quarterback. Takes the snap, looking to run again. He's going to find the end zone for his 5th one tonight. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree.
This is huge, guys, because we've got through the third quarter, 23 seconds left, and the Leopards have a chance to tie it up and make up for the one turnover that cost them a touchdown. That's a huge third quarter, guys.
Got a offensive line here. Got to hold a little bit better. They've been getting that bum rush up the middle, able to block one earlier. Martinez on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away, and it's good. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Leopards tie this one up, 35-35. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium. Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by ASU 3 Rivers. Tie ball game here with about 20-something seconds left here in the third quarter. Knotted at 35. Oziel Martinez on to kick off for the Leopards. Wagner back deep to receive for the Badgers. Kick is away, sky kick angled. Going to be caught around the 30-yard line and dropped pretty soon after. Going to give him maybe the 32-yard line to start. Defense playing a tremendous third quarter so far.
Gosh, yeah.
Looking to see if they can maintain the momentum.
You know, it's kind of amazing to me, unless something really freaky happens, to play the third quarter with them not scoring as much as they scored and moved the ball in the first half, guys.
Well, it certainly seems like the chess match happened at halftime, and so obviously our defensive coaches have made some really good adjustments. Let's see what Arkadelphia tries to do to offset that.
McBride looking to run off the right side. He's got some room again.
That's part of it.
God, he stiff arms a man, and he's going to take it to the house.
Yeah, that's
touchdown Arkadelphia run.
Wow.
20 too many seconds for you to say that comment.
Wow. I mean, we missed a tackle and stiff arm a kid. I don't know what. Anyway, I am impressed.
McBride takes it to the house to give the Badgers the lead again.
That's two big, long runs that McBride has executed on, I'm telling you.
Molinari on to attempt the extra point. Looks like we have movement. False start.
Wow.
Back up the extra point attempt. Back it up 5. Molinari on again to attempt the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Arkadelphia regains the lead, 42-35. We'll be back after this.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. There's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium. Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by ASU 3 Rivers. Well, just as the Leopards are able to even it up, one play drive for McBride down the sideline and re-gives the lead to the Badgers, 42-35. 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Molinari on to kick off for the Badgers. Will be Miles and Clegg back deep to receive for the Leopards. Clegg will field it at the 16-yard line, looking to get outside, unable to do so. He's going to be brought down. Forward progress will give him the 22-yard line.
Boy, I'm telling you what, that's it for the third quarter.
We'll be back with an exciting conclusion to the Ouachita River Rumble. Your Leopards trailing the Badgers 42-35. Back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
You good, bro? I mean, you all right, G? You all right, G?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Arkadelphia. Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by ASU 3 Rivers. Start of the fourth quarter. Leopards ball from the 22-yard line, trailing in this one 42-35. Going to start with Twins left. Dupree takes the snap, running to his right. Lowers his head. Looks like he picked up maybe 2 down to the 24-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Arkadelphia looks like, hard to tell, but looks like they may be giving them a bear look, which means that they're putting a nose guard and right over at the top of the center, and then 2 defensive tackles over the Leopard guards. That really makes it difficult to run right up the middle. That's why I think you're seeing a lot of off-tackle running plays from the Leopards.
2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Allen looking to throw. Going to have to step up. Nothing there. He's going to be sacked. Untimely sack there for the Leopards. That's going to make it.
And we got a Leopard down, by the way.
We're looking at some of the things that we looked at last week, guys. That Nashville was able to put a tremendous amount of pressure on Bishop last week, and quite honestly, the Badgers have been able to put quite a bit of pressure on him tonight too. So we got down.
That was Devin Sanders. Was that 69?
59.
59.
Caden Harris. Make it 3rd and 14 for the Leopards after the sack.
Leopards have backed themselves into a pretty deep hole here, Ben. This is do or die on 3rd down, because I don't think you're in 4-down territory that deep.
No, unless you get really close. You probably got to get up close to the 29, 30-yard line to even
consider it.
To even put yourself in consideration for it. So you're going to need every bit of 10 or 11 yards to even put it in your conversation, I would think.
Man split out to each side. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. Airing it out for Caradine. All kinds of hand fighting.
Wow.
They are just letting them play on the outside all night. I mean, they haven't called anything. There's been tons and tons of contact.
Good Lord. Wow. And the thing about it is, it's both sides.
And I'll say they have consistently not called pass interference tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say on both sides.
So,
I mean,
yeah, most games this year, that probably would have been in consideration there.
Well, yeah, that's one of about 3 or 4 that could have been. And they, the thing about it, and it's been on Caradine, and they've found out they can get by with that. So
Martinez punts the ball away. Going to take a Leopard roll, crosses the 50 over the 45, down to around the 41, in between the 41 42-yard line.
Well, Ben, once again, we're going to call on that defense to come out here and stop them and get the ball back in the hands of our offense.
There's really no choice. That's what's going to happen. It's late in the game now.
We're at the 10-minute mark, and the Leopards trail this one 35-42.
Man, you're not at the point where you'd say this is a must stop, but you're about as close as you can possibly be to it.
Yeah.
With the way that Arkadelphia has been scoring points, it may very well be a must stop. I mean, you're going to have to.
Back shifts out. Makes it twins to each side. Now going to shift the receiver into the backfield. Now he's going to shift back. A lot of shifting going on here. Looks like some confusion. I believe we're going to have to use a timeout here.
Yeah.
And they will. Arkadelphia will use their first timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. Leopards trailing in this one, 42-35 with 10:09 left in the ballgame. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Ouachita River Rumble. So far an exciting one. Badgers leading this one 42-35 with 10:09 left. 1st and 10, McBride takes the snap rolling to his right. Got a man out there. It's going to be dropped. Looking to run before he hauls it in that time. That was number 83, Evan Bailey.
Jared McBride on the coverage right there.
Jared McBride.
I'm sorry. Come on, Jared Barber. And anyway, if he'd have caught it, he wasn't going anywhere, but he was in a position to catch the ball.
Say Lakeside coach coming out of retirement.
There you go. There you go. I'll catch you.
I think he played quarterback.
He's quarterback anyway.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. Fakes the give will be McBride again, and he's off to the races again.
My goodness.
So he gets it down all the way inside the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it maybe at the 4. 1st and goal for the Badgers.
Well, I tell you, once again, he just does a really good job, Ben, of not showing where the ball is and what he's going to do with it.
Right, does an excellent job of getting the defense to commit to the running back. Then he simply pulls it.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of green space in front of him. So if you're on that left end, you got to know what your responsibility is.
1st and goal, McBride rolling out to the right, now going to take off. This time going to be dropped in the backfield. Ramir Bennett and Angel Perez bring him down at the 6-yard line.
But when you have a team running an option, normally you have somebody on each end that's responsible for the quarterback. They're not responsible for the running back.
Yeah.
So you got to, even if you, I remember Phil Clem, one of the very few times he ever yelled at me, because Coach Clem didn't yell much, is I was a defensive end, outside linebacker. I could have sworn the quarterback handed that football off to the fullback. I dove in. Quarterback pulled it, big gain, and I drew some loudness from Coach Clem, which was hard to do.
Some volume, you
Hard
say?
to do.
Arkadelphia going to have to use their 2nd timeout of the half. 8:53 left here in the ball game. Leopards trailing 42-35. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Ouachita River Rumble sponsored by ASU 3 Rivers. Arkadelphia leading in this one 42-35 with 8:53 left in the ball game. Arkadelphia's got it 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line, looking to add to the lead. Going to do the hurry to the line play again. Pitch it out to Reed.
Nice
He
cut.
breaks off of a man and will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
He made a really good cut out on that outside. Now it really gets, I tell you what, guys, it really gets tough for the Leopards here with 8 minutes and 47 seconds left. Looks like it's probably going to end up 49-35, and gets to be an uphill battle here. One that can be won, but it's going to be tough.
Molinari on to attempt the extra point. Looked like there was movement there again.
Yeah, there was a lot of movement, no question.
Going to be a false start on the Badgers. Back them up 5. Leopards going to have to play a near perfect ball game from this point on. Molinari. Kick is away. This one's low. It is no good.
Wow.
8:47 left here in the ball game. Arkadelphia leads this one 48-35. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Badger Stadium. Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by ASU 3 Rivers. Arkadelphia punches it in to extend their lead to 48-35. 8:47 left here in the ball game. Leopards back to the wall, but it's not over. 2 timeouts left for the Leopards.
Leopards will get at least 2 more possessions, so that gives us a chance to win it with PATs and touchdowns.
Molinari's kick, that looked like he was offsides. I'm just going to say it. Going to be fielded by Clegg at the 19, and he's going nowhere.
Well, when you're already not doing a pretty good job of blocking, it doesn't help you when you drop the extra the kick.
Well, I was watching that one, and this is a kind of a petty thing to watch, but the coverage team was about 3 yards, or one guy was about 3 yards past the 40 before the ball was kicked.
Well, and lots of times when you fumble it like that, the defenders come down and overrun it. Well, they didn't overrun it that time. They ran right to it, didn't they, Sam?
No, a little bit of a bobble there by Clegg. By the time he regained it, they were in his face. Dupree going to take the snap, looking to pass. Looking for Ethan Martin on a post route. Going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that was Ethan was there, just couldn't get the ball to him.
Make it 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Coach Plumley has told me time and time again, and he hasn't really shown it yet, but it's there that Dupree is an excellent passer. One of the most accurate, probably on the team.
Twins left, split right. Dupree looking to run. Now going to bounce it back the other way.
Oh, we just didn't block the guy.
Blocked the guy.
Yep. Clegg's going to hate seeing that on film. If he puts a block there, I think it springs Dupree for a big gain.
Gosh. Yeah.
You could have been concerned about the blindside block element to it, but you almost think if you take the risk there, it could be a big play.
That's risk or reward there.
And really, you don't have to block the guy. I mean, you can just all you got to do is you just set the screen like basketball. And if we do that, Dupree's got a lot of green to work with.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate that we didn't block him when we could have very well blocked him.
3rd and 10 here for the Leopards. Going to come out with Twins right. Janelle going to be there back off the right. Dupree to the right of Allen. Allen takes the snap, rolling to his right. Let's go. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I tell you that single coverage, but and I believe that's still number one for the Badgers. He was in Dyelon's face, and there just wasn't any place to go.
Now you're talking about ball game.
Yeah.
7:44 left here. Still a lot of time. Leopards are going to take a timeout, talk about it. We'll take it with them. 7:44 left. Leopards trail 48-35. We'll be back after this.
Life Point Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. Life Point Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Welcome you back here. Big 4th down for the Leopards. Allen flushed out of the pocket. Not going to be able to get enough on that one. It's going to fall incomplete, and that will be a turnover on downs deep in Malvern territory. Arkadelphia firmly in the driver's seat.
I was kind of hoping they'd intercept that one the way that was working out, but
well, Leopard defense has come up big in the past. We'll see if they can do it one more time here. It's a must-stop situation. Malvern now down to 1 timeout and not a whole lot of time left.
Yeah, and it may be too late, but we really, need to find an answer for number 10.
1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. McBride takes the snap. Give off the outside to number 3, the receiver. He's got some room. He's going to be pushed out of bounds right at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Badgers. Purifoy on the carry. Fake the give up the middle. Just have the guy coming around. Hands to him. Find some space. 1st and goal from the 5. Tight trips on the right. Man split out to the left. McBride takes the snap. Give to Buckley up the middle. He powers forward. Pile up at the 2-yard line. Going to be 2nd and goal from there.
At the 7-minute mark, the Leopards are in a deep hole.
Second goal for the Badgers. Again, trying to add to their lead. Leading this one 48-35. Same formation. Quarterback goes under center, looks to sneak it. It's looking like touchdown, Arkadelphia. McBride able to push the line into the end zone. Badgers go up by 3 scores in what has not been a 3-score game. Been highly competitive up until the last few minutes, really.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that got away from. I'm sitting here thinking. I'm thinking about last year on a Saturday morning, and we regrouped and went to War Memorial and won one. And it's I'm gonna say it may not be a probability, but I'm gonna say it's a distinct possibility we can do the same thing. And I still think we talked at halftime. Once we get out of our conference, things change a little bit because these people they've seen each other for years and years. They know what they can do, what they can't do, and we'll see next week. We'll find out. We've got a list here where we go. I think
we're at home against Lone Oak, I believe.
Lone Oak. Okay.
Is that what it is? Ben's looking at it. Unless we pull the comeback, of course. Yeah, home against Lone Oak. Most likely, if you're able to win that one, a second-round rematch of last year's state championship game. Unfortunately, not at War Memorial. Would be at Harding Academy.
If Harding wins. Harding, if they win it, they should have a bye, though, don't they?
No, they play the
okay.
The 5th seed out of the 1.
Kick is away, going to be.
I hope that goes in the end zone. We should have been doing that all night.
Yeah, will be a touchback.
Yeah.
As Ron said, 6:38 left. Leopards have 1 timeout left, trailing in this one 55-35. Going to have to score quick, see if we can't get a few onside kicks to fall our way. Oblong ball, as Ben says all year.
Yep.
It's an oblong ball.
Oh, Leopards come to the line.
Yawning?
Man, I got a newborn baby at home.
I guess that's right.
Are you getting these leave at home now?
2 to 3 hours at a time.
2 to 3 hours.
Man split to each side. Bishop takes the snap. Give is going to be to Clegg. He tries to cut it up. Going to push the pile forward. Pick up about 4 there on first down to the 24-yard line.
It looks like Dupree is not in the game.
That's what I was looking. He may be.
It looks like we may just be.
He may be done.
Trying to make sure that he's healthy for the playoff run.
Yeah, he was a workhorse again tonight.
2nd and 6. Allen takes the snap. Give is to Clegg. Cuts it up. Finds some room. Lowers his shoulder. Fights forward. Up for enough for the first down as he crosses the 30. Nice run by Clegg.
Yeah, we see that from the sophomore. We've seen it all year, and he's just a little different. He's a little, I think, maybe just a little quicker, a little bit smaller, but very, very, very good running back for a sophomore, for any age, as a matter of fact.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Man split out to each side. Clegg going to be to the left of Allen. Allen takes the snap, now looking to throw. Out to Janelle, got it complete. So he's going to be dropped right at the 34-yard line, pick up a 4 on first down.
Well, I'm like you guys, and I'll repeat what you said, Ben. I'm very encouraged that we've got number 5, K5, Janelle, involved in this offense tonight.
Make it 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Clock ticks under 5 minutes. Leopards again trailing 55-35. Man split to each side. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw again. Looking for Janelle. He's in a hand fight. Going to fall incomplete.
Well, I tell you what, they have let them get handsy tonight. The only one that we did see, I think, was the one with the
The one it was so obvious you had to call it, yeah.
They stretched the jersey out so far.
That'll make it 3rd and 6. Going to go Twins to the right, split left. Clegg going to be to the right of Allen. Give is to Clegg. He's going to be met in the backfield, going to lose a couple. Make it 4th and 8.
That was one there that I think the coaching staff hoping that the Badgers were settling out, thinking pass, and tried to slip a run in on them, but it didn't quite work out.
I think we're bringing in the punt unit, so I think we had already kind of decided we were just going to try to get out of this thing without injury, load up for the playoffs.
Yeah. Make a run like we did last year.
Martinez on to punt the ball away. Going to land around the 45, take a Badger bounce, stop right there. Badgers are going to take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. So again, barring an absolute
I'm not saying
miracle.
a word. I'm not saying a word.
Yeah. Barring a miracle, we will be at home next week, first round of the playoffs, taking on the Lone Oak Jackrabbits. They're the Jackrabbits, right?
Yes.
The 5th seed out of the 4A2. Give up the middle. Looks like he's going to pick up 2. Clock is running. You kind of look at the path. If you start to be optimistic and you're playing favorites, you're going to get Lone Oak, then you got a trip to Harding Academy, and then most likely, if I was playing favorites, not always comes down that way, but I would say a trip to DeWitt.
Well, we would be on top of the bracket as 2. Okay. They would come to us.
All right, well, then we would host DeWitt possibly for that round. And then most likely a date with Elkins, I would guess, if we're playing fair. A lot of things can happen. That's why.
Of course, they thought Elkins last year. I think Nashville knocked them off. And
they did. Nashville's on
that side of the bracket.
Nashville's dangerous. Arkadelphia's dangerous. Malvern's dangerous. And I mean, nobody wants to line up and play anybody out of the 7-4A West or they'll set.
Yeah, Nashville, Elkins in the semifinal, and then again. Just talking favorites here, you're probably looking at either rematch with Arkadelphia or Warren in the state championship game if the Leopards can go through that gauntlet of what is a really tough draw as the 2 seed from a really good conference. We'll be 3rd down here. Quarterback keep. Tries to spin off of a man, unable to do so. Going to be dropped.
I believe that was Hutchins.
The 48-yard line. Bring up 4th down.
With the stop right there.
Yeah, it was Hutch.
So, that's the bracket. That's the way you got to pave it to get back to War Memorial and defend that title.
So really, it's almost like if you can walk into Harding Academy and win. Of course, you got to take care of business week 1 first. But
I'll tell you what, DeWitt is a really good football team. They played well this year.
We went down there, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, but they took Warren to the brink when they played them.
But that game would be at home, which would be
oh wow,
what a punt.
It would be.
I'm just saying, at the 2-yard line.
I'm not really going to look past anybody.
No, I'm just saying that it's daunting. But it's possibly manageable.
I'm just going to say it again. The best thing that happened to us is get away from.
Last year I don't think anybody anticipated us walking into Warren and winning either.
No. I said all along. To me, that was a state championship game, and I'll say it again and again and again and again and again.
That was a tremendous game.
Yes, it was.
And I mean, let me be very clear when I say this. I fully think that the Malvern Leopards can beat anybody in the 4A on any given night. You know,
I agree.
I don't care anything about what the scoreboard says right here. I think it can happen.
A lot of good things are going to have to happen. No.
A lot of good things are going to have to happen. And definitely, if you look at the bracket-wise, the 1 seed obviously has the better draw, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, maybe this is – last year it was the wake-up call we needed to be able to then push forward and get the state championship. And who's to say, like Ron said, we can't just turn around and do it again.
Yeah, the thing about it is, and for the Badgers, and they're celebrating, which is their right, and they have deserved it. They've earned it. They've got a week off to get things well, to heal up, you know, do their bumps and whatever, and then look back and see, you know, who they've got to play.
Yep. And you always.
We just hate to lose to the Badgers.
Oh yeah. Not that you ever want to cheer for any kind of your rivals, but you are happy anytime that your conference can represent well and show the power of that. So, Clegg on the carry on first down. He's going to pick up 10. Should have enough for the Leopard first down. Clock winding under a minute now. We're at 1:05.
The regular season is going to wind down, guys, and it's been a strange, long season with what we've had to play up with the big guys, and then we got into conference play and come down with a chance to win it all, and didn't quite get it done. But there's still a lot of football to be played here with these guys.
Well, you got to be happy. You took two big out-of-state teams. I mean, all the way down to the wire, and had a chance to win those games tonight. You're in it in the fourth quarter with a chance to win a conference championship. I mean, we may finish with 3 losses this year, but, I mean, you had a chance to win every single one of them.
Yeah. And I think that to me, this one turned right there when, you know, right there at the end of the third quarter when I shot my mouth off and the quarterback got loose with 19 seconds left. That was on me, boys.
But history says since we did not win a conference championship, we have much better odds to win a state championship.
That's our history.
That's what history says.
You are correct there. We do want to send out congratulations to Jalen Dupree, who will be the Malvern MVP tonight in the Ouachita River Rumble, as he scores 5 touchdowns tonight, and I'm going to guess probably somewhere in the 200-yard, if not more, ballpark, as he gets top 5 all-time in rushing and still with games to go. We thank you again to ASU Three Rivers for sponsoring this tremendous game. We look forward to the playoffs. If you can't be with us next week at home as we take on Lone Oak again, we'd love for you to listen in to us here. That'll do it for tonight. For Ben Dial and Ron McNamara, I'm Seth Roberts. Have a great weekend, and let's set our sights to the playoffs. Stay classy.